expressed it differently and allow me the space. Most importantly, it doesn't feel right being off with you. Can I
Wait, hold up. Let's take several steps back. Was MPUMI just dumped on live television by JAREED? Just like he did with Els? And was trying to be all sweet and shit? And be like, oh, it's not about you, it's about me. I think this, blah, 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 blah. Guys, this is crazy. I didn't see this coming, but I wouldn't, take it away from JAREED. He is actually playing the game in a very, very intentional, crazy way. And I cannot blame him. Those who were obviously hurt or who feel like they were used, it was their fault. And I'm referring to Els and MPUMI. So last night, after the games, and the dinner, housemates were, in groups of twos or threes having random conversation. Some were already lying down and sleeping. Then, when it came to that of JAREED and MPUMI, of course, he was lying there in the middle. His two wives are beside him, main chick Leema and side chick MPUMI, who has now become a polygamous relationship. And then, MPUMI has been trying to understand him and trying to, get her feet down what it is they are doing. And here they were having conversations that was filled with a lot of quietness, a lot of silence. But basically, JAREED was telling her that he was done. It doesn't really feel right with her, and he needs to focus on the game and where his heart belongs to, and he feels he deserves to be given that space. He values her, but he just needs that space. He doesn't want it that deep anymore. These are the same thing he did with Els in the garden when they were sitting down. He said something about always being there for her, his dude. Hope nothing is bad. Hope it's all good feelings. No lady would like it when you couple up with them for some time and then you tell them something like this. Only ladies who were open-minded as to, okay, it could end up like this. I do not pity MPUMI. I hope she actually focuses this time and play her game well. The funniest part was the fact that I knew that Leema was not really sleeping because that conversation was getting attention. Soon she woke up in quotes and then just kept looking at them as they were having the conversation. When he was done, he actually ended up kissing MPUMI for reassurance. I'm like, come on, guy, come on. It's only a lady who doesn't have sense that would fall for this thing you're trying to do. But it's all good. You play your game well. By then, when he turned to Leema, they were now love playing and he would kiss her. They would sit down and laugh when people were being pranked. I'm like, let us see road. Talking about people coupling up, I think at this moment we've agreed that a young Papi and Z are more into each other than Sinai and Z are, and even Z and Sinai have confirmed this at different times and points, especially when Sinai was saying that he doesn't feel as connected as he was with her. But here are these two loving up to the point where young Papi would even take out Muka's what did he call it? Is it Boogie from what's her name? From Z's nose, and then when they're done, they start laughing and talking about random stuff, and then she'll go for a kiss, and he was dodging. I'm like, okay, it is love language to me. Come on. Some people shy, some people are jealous, but you know what? It is what it is. That's what love does. Love brings you to the point where you do not care about anything disgusting with your partner. Last night was indeed a full lowdown, a full unpacking. Different things happened and each of them were unique. One of which, the LERATO was pranking housemates that started sleeping. Now, I don't want to sound sentimental, but if it was Yolanda who did this, people are going to drag out the housemates especially. They'd be like, oh, you're making it. Oh, you're disturbing people. Oh, it's unwarranted, blah, 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 blah. But LERATO took Yolanda's shoe, was it a shoe or something, and then Z's wig to make something scary, and then somebody would tap the housemates who were sleeping. Immediately open your eyes, they'll see something in their face. Most of them screamed like makeke, like else, like literally. It was so fun. I was laughing. I was laughing alongside the housemates. I think it was quite nice. Honestly, I think it was quite nice because, we've not seen this kind of pranking happen in B's house. But then what happened next between Yolanda and her husband, PAPAGHOST, is what I'm going to talk about.
You're like, man, I asked you to do water, and now you've just poured water.
All I said was, but...
Don't forget that your tone is... Don't say that all I said was. Yeah,
getting to a point where I'm tired.
Tired?
Of you.
As this marriage ended, is that what is happening? Because I am almost lost for words. Literally, these were the two people who were having a conversation with Makeke and, talking about how McJunior said he hated PAPAGHOST. Of course, that was what PAPAGHOST said. And then, PAPAGHOST added saying that this time he's going to even give him more reasons to. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it was McJunior they were talking about. But then, after getting to prank the housemates during the time they were sleeping, this morning, if I'm not mistaken, LERATO and PAPAGHOST are having a conversation, and this was a conversation about spilling water on someone. Now, PAPAGHOST was trying to, in quote, correct her and see the wrong in her when she was, I think she probably yelled or shouted at Yolanda, who was doing something with water, and then a bit of it touched her. And then, LERATO was like, but all I said was, you spilled water on me, something like that. And the PAPAGHOST say, no, stop contradicting me, stop undermining what I say. Don't be quick to defend yourself. You should understand and look at it from my perspective, and then accept, and then you can see what you want to see about your own point of view, because you're undermining me, and that this is something I really don't like and stuff. So probably she has done that over time, and it was getting to him. But at this point, she could not take it anymore. She was like, let me be honest and tell you this. It has gotten to a point that I'm getting tired. I'm like really tired, getting tired of you. And he was like, okay, I'm not surprised. I've been feeling it. I've been noticing it. But you know what? It's okay. Now, in my mind, I'm like, is LERATO trying to break up with PAPAGHOST? And is he trying to beg her? Because he went on to say, but we don't need to hate each other. We're human beings. We might not like everybody, but we can just be casual. We might not need to hate each other. It should not get your discomfort with my personality or stuff should not come to get to the point of you hating me, disliking me, and all that 9 yards. I literally felt he was begging. That's what he was, because at this point he has been quite alone, and people have been turned against him so much that one person that he feels is on his side is now saying that she's tired because maybe he's being manipulative, and that's how he felt like. So because you feel this way, I shouldn't take my own truth, I should accept your own truth. That was how it was coming. But let's see how that goes. He went on to add he is like this because all his life he has been in relationships that people hurt and use him. I'm like, oh, that's so touching. Sorry, eh? Now, for this particular conversation, I'm going to put the video after I'm done talking. And here was Sinai and McJunior having a conversation. Sinai is feeling, like he has been playing he hasn't played enough game so far, so he wants to spice things up. Here he was telling young Papi that he wants to cause a disruption in the relationship of LERATO and PAPAGHOST. If I'm not mistaken, that's a conversation. Because, wait, is that not it? Or was it that of Z and young Papi? Nah, I don't think so. Nah, it is a relationship of LERATO and PAPAGHOST, because according to him, he said into the toxic couple, right? So he wants to plan to see the discord that will cause a problem between the both of them. But, young Papi Mark Jr. rather, I was telling him, you know what, that's cool. Do your shit, play your game as you want to play, but don't make it too troublesome or too toxic that you get disqualified or get a strike, because there is a thin line that you could cross and it should just blow out in your face. I'm like, okay, this is someone, advising someone to go, that they could go against his enemy, but should be cautious about it. I like this. Let's see how that unfolds.
Keep it in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to fuck around, do some shit, then get disqualified.
I kind of want to make them shake a bit.
Yeah.